Welcome to tutorial number 3 from the 3-part series I'm calling Film Scoring. In the first video, we looked at sound design, specifically the 2 points granular synthesis and synthesis. We used the plugin called Alchemy using granular synthesis to create a ambience pad. And then we used the original sound to create that, which was just a 4-bar loop from and then, as this clip is from Transformers, we used and created a transformation sound for the robot. And then in video tutorial number 2, we looked at musicality, specifically the diminished scale, also known as the octatonic scale. I then gave you guys a few tips on how to start scoring and how to go about scoring in a musical way. We then used a few musical theory cheat sheets, as I like to call them, via the use of the website AutoChords and the harmonic mixing wheel, which is a take on the rule of fifths, on the circle of fifths, sorry. We then did a key change using these techniques, and it worked perfectly within Score, the piece of media. So what I've done is bring up the Cinema Strings, which is a preset within Logic Pro X on the EXS24, then hide the octave on the MIDI controller, the MIDI keyboard. What I like to do when I'm making tracks and composing to media is to add a bit of movement to the music. This can be as simple as layering the musicality, to have one melody, then harmonizing with that melody every so often, and then harmonizing with that melody again. I also like to go to susses of chords, as mentioned in the previous video. So for example, as we're in the key of D minor, I could do a D sus2, which is taking the F from the E minor triad and going to the E. Or I can move to the right to the G to do D sus4. So what I'm going to do is layer some high-pitched strings underneath the key at the key change part. So let's have a look at this, and I'll just record it in actually. Q to quantize and double click on that. I'm just going to tighten this up. And see how it sounds. I'm going to duplicate that over. See how it sounds in the full mix. When composing, I often get different ideas. So, for example, just a second ago, I was just going to copy and paste the section as I just did. However, I think it could go up in pitch. I'm just going to use AutoChords, the music theory cheat sheet here. I've chosen Rebellious. I think this might be able to do the job. Key D and then become the minor. So by looking at all these chords here, I think either A minor or G minor might work, as that's quite a high pitch indifference to the D minor. Just from doing that process, I think G minor is going to work a tad better. And I noticed that E diminished was on there as well, so that could be quite nice and work with G minor. So what I just did there was a passing note. From the G minor, I go. I'm just going to record that in. So I forgot to solo bit there, so I'm just going to record it again. Q to quantize, and then we'll just tighten this up. And I think there's a bit more happening in this section here when two other robots join. I'm just going to move this over here. I'm going to take away the diminished as it doesn't really need it in the clip. As this is a short clip, I'd often drag out that E diminished, or the last chord there, as you can then modulate it into the next scene, remembering that there's two types of modulation. Within music theory, modulating is going up in key or modulating the music. However, in music technology terms, modulation is the process of changing a sound, such as adding flanges and changing the sounds, such as phases as well. So I've already moved the transformation elements in time, and I've just moved the music all the way to the left there. And let's just see how it sounds within the clip, especially this part, as I know the first part already works. Okay, so that works very nicely. Just going to try it with the transformation sound. I'm just going to skip it ahead. Okay, obviously there is a lot more effects that we can add, such as the crashing onto the road. We can record some sound of cars driving fast. We can add a whole lot more. However, obviously, as we are pressed for time, there's only limited things we can do. I'm just going to have a little listen to the ambience palette we created. I'm going to try it with the music to see how it sounds. Again, just a little tip here. You can, especially with this transformation sound here, it's a tiny bit harmonically off, even though it's in the same key. However, there are a few little changes you can do by experimenting with different keys, different notes, different sounds. I'm just going to try it and see how it all sounds together. Okay, so I believe that works really nicely. Obviously, there is a few edits we can do. Obviously, there's more sounds we can add and create. However, for the limited time we do have, I believe that's a good attempt. So we went from creating some sound design elements, such as the ambience pad via Granular, creating a transformation sound for a specific scene, for the Transformer villain there, and then we've added some musicality, and then fitted it and arranged it to sections of the piece of media. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the videos.